I knew it wasn't over. Yeah, they back at it again, y'all. Tank and Devin Haney, they going at it again. Man, they need to fight. We gonna talk about that in this video. We also gonna talk about Tank's new opponent that's been announced pretty much. And let's cook on this whole situation. But before we do, make sure you hit my like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's cook. So just like I said, when Tank get an opponent, he gonna hop back on social media and everybody gonna know. For all the ones that was talking all of that make-believe, Shakur Stevenson, BS. You know, that fight is gonna happen, but both sides know it wasn't gonna happen next. But anyway, Tank and Devin, man, they going back at it again. Gervonta Davis, he basically, his next opponent is announced in Lamont Roach Jr. We gonna talk about that in a minute. But before we do that, let's talk about Devin Haney. He did an interview, you know what I'm saying, with Andre Ward, man, hell of an interview. Andre Ward did a great job. And Devin pretty much been saying the same thing the whole time. He denies that he did anything wrong in the fight with Ryan Garcia, and he's blaming it all on the Ostarine, right? He blaming it like, you know, hey, Ryan took Ostarine and had superpowers. That's the only reason he was able to beat me. It was no other reason than that. I didn't do nothing wrong. I did everything right. We all know that's BS, even for the Devin Haney fans. And, you know, hey, man, I don't rock with Ryan Garcia, but I know what I seen. But yeah, Ryan, he did pop dirty and he should have been suspended. And, you know, I agree with all of that. But I also agree with what I saw that left hook doing. But hey, Tank Davis, he came right out and he got on Devin helmet and he got the clown to Devin, right? You know what I'm saying? Tank, he really don't like Devin and he loved every chance he to get under Devin Haney's skin, man. He loved trolling Devin and he like terrorizing and bullying that boy. But you know, hey, Devin can hold his own. So Devin come back today once he hear that Tank is fighting Lamont Roach Jr. And you know, he just drop a bunch of laughing emojis. Like, man, this is who you fighting? You know what I'm saying? He get to laughing. So Tank, man, he wasn't feeling that. So Tank come back and he posts a picture of Devin getting knocked down and Ryan Garcia standing over Devin, right? With a whole bunch of laughing emojis. Then, you know what I'm saying, Tank come back and he say, nah, let's keep laughing. Your face hate to see that left hook coming with a bunch of laughing emojis, right? So they going back and forth. They've been doing this for over 5-6 years. And my whole thing is, yeah, you know, it's entertaining for some of the fans to see. In the beginning, it was entertaining to me. But at this point in time, I'm like, man, all of this talking on the internet when y'all are professional fighters that get paid millions and millions of dollars to get in the ring and fight. I don't want to see y'all going back and forth on X. Like, that shit is played out to me. Y'all need to get in the ring and fight each other. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all starting to look like some, I don't know, man. It's just starting to get weird to me because after all these years, y'all still ain't fought. And granted, you know, they in two different weight divisions now, right? Devin been fighting at 140. Tank is still at 135. But Tank didn't fight at 140. He didn't fight at 140. I mean, he was a regular champion at 140. He fought a guy that was bigger than Devin Haney and Mario Barrios, right? And then as far as Devin didn't fight at 135. Now, we obviously know that Devin can't get back down to 135. But if Tank is saying that he's willing to fight Ryan Garcia at a catch weight of 143 pounds, because he said that, right? That's what he said. So I don't see a reason why y'all can't negotiate a fight with y'all fighting at like 140 pounds, right? 140 and maybe a rehydration clause on that. Now, if Devin ain't willing to do that, well, then we can get on his helmet. But y'all can't just keep talking and not fight. Tank, his team talking about, oh, well, Tank, he you know, Devin too big and all of that. Well, Tank ain't say that. Tank said, you know, that man ain't too big. Because he remember when he posted and he started talking about how he too big when I did such and such to Sean Porter. So the fight need to happen. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all keep talking back and forth, doing all this clowning on the internet. You know, we done seen the sparring footage. Y'all done leaked that and just all type of BS. But what about fighting in the ring and getting paid millions on top of millions of dollars to do it? That's what I'm talking about. You feel me? I'm neutral in the whole situation. Yeah, do I pick Tank to win? Yeah, I pick him to win. But that don't mean that he gonna win. They gotta get in the ring and they gotta fight it out to prove who gonna win. You know what I'm talking about? And as far as Tank, man, and his next opponent, Lamont Roach Jr., oh man, how I feel about this. So I'm glad that a fighter like Lamont Roach is getting the opportunity to make over $1 million for the first time in his career, right? I'm glad that he getting that opportunity, right? But as far as the competition for Gervonta Davis, do I see it as being a tough, risky fight for him? Absolutely not. You got Lamont as a champion at 130. He's moving up. He'll be moving up in weight. It's not a dangerous fight. He's not known as a big power puncher. You know, he a dog, but like I said, man, it's not a dangerous fight. And for those who was clowning Shakur Stevenson and Joe Cordina, this fight on the same level. You know what I'm saying? They both was champions at 130. They both then took an L in their career. And it is what it is, man. I think they pretty much on the same level. So I'm not going ish on Tank for taking the fight. You know, I see it as him giving a fellow DMV fighter an opportunity. But at the same time, I mean, what happened to doing that with Gary Russell back in the day? I don't know. That I just feel that, you know, at one point in time, Gary Russell was a much more dangerous opponent moving up. But, you know, that's off the table now. I don't even think Gary gonna even be able to get another fight the way the politics go. But other than that, you know, the Lamont Roach fight, you know, replacement opponent, I know that they were trying to fight Rayo, but he ain't going to be ready for December. And then as far as who I think he should fight, he should have been fighting Edwin De Los Santos. I don't even know why Edwin De Los Santos wasn't an option. You know, I think that Edwin De Los Santos is a much more dangerous fight than a Lamont Roach Jr., you know, that got to move up in weight. But, hey, maybe they looking at taking the path of least resistance because he got that, you know, that 6-7 fight deal. And, you know, they saving the tougher fights for down the line. I don't know, man. It is what it is. I'm not even tripping about it, none of it now, man. These fighters, they gonna fight who they fight. You know, it ain't nothing that I can say and do to change that. But as far as, you know, Tank and Devin, man, it's like I said, it's getting old to me because now I've been wanting to see him fight in the ring. And then Tank, he got into it with Edgar Berlanga because Edgar Berlanga, he came out and he was like, you know, hey, I seen you talking and hating on me on your Finsta. I don't even know what that is. You know, y'all can let me know what that is in the comments. And he said, you think I wasn't gonna see it? And then Tank, he come back at Edgar Berlanga and say, and what happened? You lost, bum. So man, when Tank got a fight coming up, you know he gonna hop on X and he gonna start popping his ish to any and everybody, and that's what we see it now. We see that this fight with him and Lamont Roach, right? The announcement is pretty much true. That's who he's gonna fight next, and he back on social media popping his ish. It is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think about all this. Drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure you hit my like button, subscribe to the channel, and y'all already know how I do. Tego talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.
Got top chop, call them Sleepy Hollow when they ride by. I know the haters can't stand it. I ain't got a blemish on my Jolly Rancher candy. Ride on, ride.